Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. Yes, I have a video for you guys on a Saturday that's going to be very interesting indeed. But before we get on with today's video, all I ask is for you guys to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing, but it will also bring a lot of awareness, not just to the channel, but to NEO as a whole and to your investment. So also, I'm going to put the link to that Facebook NEO Bull group that Zahir, one of our subscribers, and I started. And already we're getting we're over 400 on there now, with a lot of incredible information and insights and perspectives coming in. So let's start with this. As China becomes the largest online retail market for 12 consecutive years, you heard that right, the largest online retail market for 12 consecutive years, China. What else is happening? Well, Weibush predicted last year, Kanu stock would soar 1,800%. It's down 99% since. And the same guy from Weibush, he's always on CNBC and Yahoo Finance and stuff like that, Bloomberg. He's a true clown. These are the people that are also telling you right now that Tesla is worth $500 a share. We'll see about that. And also, I saw an article, but let me just say this. I told you guys, and I keep emphasizing, this is the way the game is played. Wall Street is a game. The American stock market is a game. A lot of times you'll see companies' valuation and these fake analysts come out and keep saying it's worth this much when it's worth this much. This is the way the game is played. And while they're telling you that, their friends are buying in when they pull it down, just like we see happening now, and I'll prove that in a little bit. But I found an article where it says whether a car is safe or not will eventually be reflected in whether the insurance company recognizes it. This is the future that's coming. So right now we have cars and it's just a car. But now we have EVs being made by companies like NEO. That's a computer on wheels. And a lot of the tech that goes into it will reflect in the insurance premiums coming up. So it says whether a car is safe or not will eventually be reflected in whether the insurance company recognizes it. NEO is the first car company in the industry to be recognized by the insurance company for its ability to reduce accidents and losses through quantitative data analysis. The reduction in accident safety losses will also be transmitted to the reduction in user premiums. So this is very interesting, guys. And it shows that in the future, certain your insurance will be based on the car that you buy. And this only makes sense. But we also spoke about the way the game is played. And before we get into that, I was the only YouTuber that did not care if I lost subscribers when I spoke about the Orange Lion will win the election. I predicted that, and it was just basic common sense. I also said when he comes into power, he will do better business deals with China. And I also spoke about how the Biden administration, before going out, says 100% tariff was not enough. They blocked Chinese EVs completely from coming to America because they said the software will spy on us. But I said the Orange Lion will be a better businessman, and we see it already being reflected. We also see that he says that he's going to allow them to come and build here, just like I said, and we should expect NEO coming in 2025 to American soil. This is my prediction. I said that NEO will come here when the Orange Lion comes into office. But even if we don't come here, what should we expect, guys? Well, instead of 100% tariff, listen to what the Orange Lion is saying now. Take a look at this clip, guys.
Has Trump gotten soft on China? Perhaps not, but he appears to be taking a different approach in his second time in office. The new U.S. president said he was considering imposing 10% tariffs on all imports from China as early as February 1st. That's not insignificant, but it's a far cry from the 60% he threatened during his campaign. Trump aggressively targeted China during his first term over trade, starting a clash that reshaped supply chains and the global economy. This time around, he appears to be giving Beijing more breathing room, at least initially. It also reflects an eagerness to cut another deal with President Xi Jinping.
All right, guys, welcome back. 10% tariff. From 100% and not coming here at all. So this is why I've always said minor speed bumps. Administrations come and go. Policies changes according to time. And those policies are not being changed because the Orange Lion is somehow in love with Xi Jinping. It is because exactly what I said. I said that if America does not wake up, if we kept the genocidal Josephine, we would have gone completely bankrupt with billions and billions keep being sent to war. But whilst all this was happening, the Brics nations continue to grow. ASEAN is accounts for a huge amount of the world population, and ASEAN countries are also joining Brics, like Indonesia just joined not long ago as well. Of course, we know India and China is there as well, which is over 2 billion in population wise. Indonesia is also a highly populated country. And as more Brics nations continued to join, America had to wake up and realize if we don't do fair trade, we will get left behind in the dark ages, which we are almost in now, because our cars in the road here is really in the Flintstone area. And it's kind of like what we did to Cuba by putting, tariffs and sanctions and blocking countries from doing business with them. Now even Cuba is getting ready to join Brics. So even Cuba will have technologically advanced cars just like Africa and the rest of the world. Why, if we don't change, we will end up like Cuba. We have sanctioned ourselves. It's really amazing. So the Orange Lion woke up and realized if they don't join and start doing fair trade, we will be in serious trouble. So 10% would be the tariff if China doesn't build here. So it will be very interesting to see going forward what happens. But the bull run is here. And I called it also last week. The short squeeze is coming. So what else is happening? Well, remember that Goldman Sachs came out and said it's a sell with a $3 something price range. And I said it will benefit NEO anyway, and it will benefit us anyway, because we can keep buying to become millionaires. And NEO is getting ready to buy convertible notes at a cheaper price. But while Goldman Sachs is saying that, just like that guy from Webush who said Kanu would skyrocket and it's going bankrupt, that analyst, and he's very famous. He's always on Bloomberg and all these other stations. Excuse me, guys. While Goldman Sachs came out and said it's a sell at a $3.50 price target, SG America Securities LLC boosted its holding in NEO by 104.8% during the fourth quarter, according to its most recent 13F filing with the Securities and Exchange Commission. The fund owned 1,151,011 shares of the company stock after acquiring an additional 589,082 shares during the quarter. SG America Securities of NEO worth $5,018,000 at the end of the most recent reporting period. A number of other institutional investors have also added. Point72 Asset Management increased its stake in NEO by 164.3%. Also, FMR LLC increased its position in shares of NEO by 5,388%. Also, Quadruple Capital Limited increased its position in shares of NEO by 32.3%. They own 2,209,000 shares now, worth $14,756,000. Point72 Hong Kong Limited bought a new position shares in NEO during the third quarter, valued at about $4,879,000. This is in the fourth quarter, guys. Sorry, in the third quarter. $4,879,000. Finally, SIH Partners LLP increases position in shares of NEO by 104% during the second quarter. So, whilst Goldman Sachs is telling the uneducated middle class, you should sell, it's $3.55 or $3.50 I put the price target, their buddies and the educated investors keep buying. And this is why I've also said that as Wall Street will know when to pull out and they will stop the shorting, the uneducated little investor who comes and think by scaring people, by putting comments, they're going to make money. They are the ones who are going to get caught and lose every penny. So I hope you guys found this video yet again to be informational, inspirational, and motivational on a Saturday morning. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos. Right there. And the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.